We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're
team.
the media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
Been the block.
Like you heard what happened with 6ix9ine and all that?
Yeah, it looked like somebody ran in the house.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did that. Nigga live in the gated community. I gotta call him.
Yeah,
But then they've been trying to get him. You remember they tried to play fake police when he pulled out of the gated community. They lit him up and he was watching it. And I think they got out a little funny. He got on the gas on him. They've been trying to rob him. Like I think they want to snatch him on some, take us back to the money type shit.
That's what they were saying. The thing, they had his moms and all.
That comes from flashing and playing.
That's a fact.
That comes from that type of shit. Flashing and playing. So I don't know how they got their way into that gated community though. That's a little different.
It's crazy.
Cause you know, hey man, shit is real out here, bro.
Where he live in Florida?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep, north of Fort Lauderdale. Shit real out here.
Oh, you know that.
Real in the mouth. Super real. Niggas can't be playing with niggas. That's why I tell niggas, I'm like, hey, listen, know who to play that shit with. You know what I'm saying? Last night we was doing the 20 versus 1. Blueface was taking a quick break. It was in between scenes. Big old youngster, I guess he had been waiting to get his chance to ask for this TikTok video. Jumped up moving fast as a mother and got snatched up fast as a mother. Yeah, so dude said, man, I told you don't do that, bro. I told you just walk over there, bro, and ask. They not tripping. But you know, you can't. You know, the killer today is a nigga with no hair on his face.
Real shit. Yeah.
Start looking at these mug shots. These niggas is baby faces, you know what I'm saying? They don't look the part. They do crazy shit, drive down the street, up the street, I'm like, you wouldn't be knowing. I wonder if they knew it was about 5 pistols pointing at them in a millisecond away from squeezing, they would continue to be doing that type of shit. For real, I be seeing them do it. Everybody be standing around, they gripping up. It's different out here, bro. Different environment, different climate. Very different.
They got the video of 6ix9ine, the house, like the robbers in the house.
He got in there because you gotta like get cleared to get in that gate.
Yeah, look, let's go and get to that topic real quick. Hold on, I'm finna post it up top. I don't know if it's audio attached to this.
Job. What? You gotta get through levels of security?
Yeah, I know how they
Gates. I'm gonna be real though, on some real shit. Like, you know, I ain't far removed. You know, I just got out of the getting in them gates ain't really that hard, man. You know,
not when you do.
But it ain't. You right. You right.
You got a guarded gate versus just a gate.
No, a guarded gate. I'm telling you. You right. It's not easy, but it's not.
Gates,
you right.
If they doing they support, first of all, the guarded gate communities I deal with, if they ain't put you on the list, first thing they gonna say ID.
Where are you visiting?
They gonna go on the system. What address?
Mm-hmm.
If they ain't put you, like if I'm going to see Ray J, right?
He has to have you, yeah.
What Ray J would do is, and he know they all know me, or they know who I am. He'll call down there and say, 100, he's on the 24-hour pass. Right? He coming. So now when I pull up and get my ID, they gonna see 24-hour pass. They gonna let me through. If I just pop up and they know exactly who I am, who you here to see? Well, what's the address? Boom, they gonna call. Yeah, Wack 100 here, Cash Jones is here. They're calling that. You know what I'm saying? So
now that level. Now I'm gonna be 100. That level is the hardest ones. But a lot of the times, what the loophole that not was using, I ain't gonna say but a lot of people was using would be like a utility or something like that, or a cable or something, like they was using that as a pass to get into those neighborhoods, because
No, it's
they'll
always a
let the
way to get,
utility
but
worker in. Yeah,
even with that,
I'm just letting you know off
you
of real
still,
Yeah, you
I
shit.
don't
still
know
gotta
your
show
attention.
credential.
I don't know if you paying attention, bro. When you stop at Garden Gate, look in the door. You got a camera on your back license plate. You got a camera on you. If you look
Oh,
in
you
that
for
door,
sure being seen. That's an absolute
this
fact.
is
I'm
what
just
I'm
saying,
saying.
yeah. I'm just saying you could
Ooh.
get
They ain't letting
in.
no nigga in with no mask, bro. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Nah, not with no mask. No,
loophole, Wack,
absolutely
loophole,
not.
Brock,
Fact.
loophole. Cause I did this. I used to, when the pandemic first hit. Sidebar. I did it for like 3 to 6 months. Well, it was like 6 months max at Amazon, cause I didn't know if I was gonna lose my job or not. So I went ahead and did that. I was running the how do you say it?
Palos Verdes.
Palos Verdes Estates. So I was only in that area. When it comes to the Amazon the drivers and all that shit, we go up to that gate. That's the only time I ever was just allowed in without having to show shit.
But that's what I'm saying.
Ever. In one of those
That's
type of
like a
communities,
utility.
that's the only loophole I thought about right now. Like
No, but
I've
that's what
been
I'm saying, a utility. So like imagine cable, imagine internet, and imagine gas. Like you got those same things. So people have always been using that as a way to get into those kind of areas.
the only thing with those guys though, they have to have a specific address to go to. When
Yeah, you just
Amazon,
gotta say the
there's
address, and I'm not saying that I know this.
okay.
You just say the address, and
Okay.
then you gotta show some type of credential, like y'all said, an ID, and then they gonna let you back there. Obviously,
That's the only thing I could think of, because that's the only
yeah.
time I was allowed in those estates, the million dollar homes and shit like that. That's the only time I was just allowed to go just straight through. Like they'll see the Amazon truck, I pull up, delivery, and he'd be like, all right, and then he'll just
But like
open the door.
Wack
That's
say,
it.
there are these unique ones, the real, like from the million
He
to the
got it.
10 million, right?
He got
They
it for you.
call you. They call, and they only will let you back there if you verify or on the list. Like they will not let you back, and that's the difference between $1 million home neighborhood and a $10 million home neighborhood.
Yeah, they don't give a damn. You backing out. Sorry,
Yes,
sir, you can't come in.
that's the
Palos Verdes
difference.
Estates. I said $1 million homes.
No, I'm saying no. I'm not saying that. Yo.
Because I was gonna say, like, I
I'm
think
not
it's
talking
like
about you.
yeah.
I'm just saying
But
in
I
general.
get you. I get you, my guy.
Yeah,
We all over the place, but we get each other.
but I don't know where
You about to play the
6ix9ine living.
audio?
I don't know if it's audio on it or if it's just a video. Y'all gotta kind of, because it's just like a quiet video, but it say that footage of R-Man inside 6ix9ine home.
What the? Not with the lights on like that. One nigga scared. He's standing by the door. Who's that female? Casually talking to them. Unless she must have been there by herself.
Shit, that's his mama.
How about that? She must have been there by herself, because she ain't casually talking to him. She looked kind of scared.
The report don't say that she was there by herself. It said that the people that was there told them what happened. Like it was more than one person that was there.
But they not on her like the way I would assume it would be on somebody that's afraid that they might cause it. You know what I mean? Like he just standing there and she just standing there. I like, get down, sit down, stay right here. Like
So
he on guard, he watching. It's kind of like goofy with it.
You think 6ix9ine sent him in there for content?
Shit, you never know.
Play with his mama like that.
And I'm saying how.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, she know about it too. But yeah, I don't know. Mom, like, we gonna be good. We gonna be straight. These niggas on my face. What did they take? Did they disclose what they took?
They got masks on, but you can tell their face is a little pink.
That dog seemed like he's familiar with them.
That's what I'm saying.
I would
It's
never
weird.
get a dog like that. I never get a dog like that.
I wouldn't say familiar. I would say definitely not a dog that's gonna alert anything, because the dog kind of moving around like just a little dog kind of like where I'm going with this is 6ix9ine got a lot of people all the time. I would like to assume he got like his core people around him, so I don't think that dog is gonna notice anything that's weird.
No, he should have been barking. Like he know them people. I don't know. He recognized the scent or something.
Saying like that man got like a lot of different people around him, you know. It's kind of like, the dog don't look like he happy to see him. He's not really. He just kind of observed. We
Niggas in
talking
the
about the
comments
dog is
said
crazy.
I would have smoked my dog after this.
I mean, it got a little pink
Yo,
bandana on. That's clearly
yo,
mom's dog.
Tasha got a
It's not a
point
guard
though.
dog, y'all.
And
It's
that
not a
dog
guard
can't do
dog.
nothing if he did bark.
Yeah, it's not a guard
What
dog,
he
y'all.
gonna do? I don't. That's why I don't. I be tripping on people. I paid $20,000. I said, bro, the dog don't do nothing.
Wack,
You can go get a $50 pet bull.
yeah.
Hey, bro.
The dog don't do nothing. I don't know. The dog don't do no breathe real hard and look at you. What is the thing? I don't get it.
I can't stand them type
That's
of
them
dogs.
companions.
Them bulldogs.
If that would have been a cane Corso, would have been on all their ass.
I was about to say that. I actually saw the cane corso bitch out though because it wasn't trained. So, yeah, it kind of bitched out on the when the pit bull got on it. But a trained cane corso, you can't even get next to the family. Like, what's that one house tried to get into their house recently? And I think it was raided. Am I tripping? Somebody tried to get into somebody's house and they cane corso that. Bit him in his ass, everything. It was like last week we ran a story.
I don't know. I missed that one, bro.
Let me see.
So was it reports of them taking anything, or they just came in there with guns?
That's what I was
Right.
asking.
No more reports on it.
All right, so it says Tekashi 6ix9ine's Florida home invaded by gunmen who held his mom against her will, while he was live streamed. Tekashi 6ix9ine's home has been ransacked during an armed invasion where 4 gunmen reportedly held his mother against her will. The embattled rapper's 60-year-old mother was at her son's Florida home when a group of men broke in on Sunday night looking for his car keys, police said. When police later arrived to the scene, they learned that 4 masked men came into the house with guns. The mom held at gunpoint outside while suspects looked through the property for money. Cops searched through the home with a K9 unit, but the suspects were nowhere to be found. Police told the Independent, I'm assuming that's the magazine, whatever, or news media, that the burglars might have got away in a car before officers arrived. The artist, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, was not home when the burglary occurred. Instead, he was on a live stream with Jack Doherty, a YouTube star that was arrested on drug charges. I don't know why they had to add that, but okay. The video of the live stream shows Doherty reacting to Hernandez racing home following news of a break-in. We were live streaming with Hernandez, and in the middle of it, apparently he got robbed. So now there's like a bunch of cops at his house. Doherty said in a clip for telling viewers the collaboration might continue tomorrow. Hernandez has yet to comment publicly on the home invasion. During Sunday's live stream with Doherty, congratulate the YouTuber on returning home after going to jail. So on and so forth. So okay, so that all the rest of that is, I just did a quick skim. That's about him and his alleged going to jail and all that shit. They want to tell us about that, I guess. But it does not tell me anything about anything being taken. It just says, I guess, they invaded. That's why they're using the word invaded now, because there's nothing being reported stolen. They were looking for money, cars, and keys. But there's nothing reported stolen in the article I read. Yeah, they're not. I don't see no headlines reporting nothing. It just says burglarized, burglars, invasion.
They say they ain't took nothing, but they was looking for some car for the keys.
They ain't know where to look.
Motherfuckers gonna steal a car.
The getaway car, man.
Yo, that footage I put up top, it got him walking out by the car, but the dog is walking with him.
I'm
Check the
fucking.
shit out that little dog, man. Check that shit out. The dog walking with him, gang.
I mean, he wasn't exactly walking with them. I did see mom still being escorted by those guys. So baby was probably just following mommy. That's probably what it was. Because if he was walking with them robbers without mommy right there, then I would have been
mommy
like...
was right there. The mama was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like, that would have been crazy. Them absolutely some inside ass robbers. If the dog walking with them.
Third slide. I think it's the third slide.
Hey, Ru, I know that it's a man gate, but sometimes man gates also have key fobs for the
Yep.
owners a little bit on the side of the gate. So if you're a homeowner, you could still have a key fob and you don't have to talk to the gate person. You could just tap your key fob and you're in. But then to leave, you got to do the same thing. So sometimes people that come to visit, they have to go through a separate entrance than the owners with the key fobs. So that's another thing that's another thing to look into, because if they didn't have a key fob, they would have had to, the guard would have had to acknowledge them and let them out personally. If they have a key fob, they would have been able to go to the side where the key fob is, and they're out of there. Guard's not even looking at you.
Another thing too, going off my experience with the Palos Verdes estates, they have a lot of open, let's say, land areas are near the homes. However, it's not like, like me and your home where it's like right next to our home. No, it's, a little distance out. So, I mean, they could always definitely hop a gate, navigate to the area and run through some trees and bushes and shit like that and hit the gate at the right time if that gate is low enough. You feel me? Like, there's ways to get into those areas. It might take you a couple of miles to walk. But if they escorting this lady out to a car, I'm sure they didn't do shit like that. I was just giving another example of how it is. There are ways, angles to get into these properties outside of the front gate, but you might be walking some miles and going through a lot of trees and bullshit to get to that house, because it's not as easy as it would be like if it was our house. But if they were in a car, they drove right up to that mother. That's crazy. That's even more crazy if they were going to a car. That means they were let
which
in.
to me sounds like they got a key fob.
Yeah, like how what you said.
Yeah, that's a wild thing right there. That's some crazy shit. But these days, I don't put nothing past no more. You never know.
I'm quite sure at his front gate he has security there, right?
Yes, I don't know how they got in there like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, I know I want them motherfuckers if they easy. They got the group I'm paying for. Cause niggas can come in that easy.
Yeah, for real. They ain't do nothing to his mother, right?
It didn't look like they didn't do nothing but probably scare, but then look like they physically like armed or some shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's some crazy shit. I know that lady like, boy, this little right here.
Probably was safer in Brooklyn when they ain't have no money.
Yo, Wack, is that a Miami home?
Nah, he's north of Fort Lauderdale. Definitely Florida though.
No, I asked that because you see dude with the shiesty mask on, you could tell he wasn't no black dude. He was like mixed or something, or Mexican or something. And his walk is a different walk. Yo, ain't nobody play it.
Nobody did what?
There's no sound.
There's no sound.
It is sound.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I put it up top. Play it.
Oh, it is sound.
Yeah, I would have asked if they fled by boat because it's Fort Lauderdale, but Rue said they fled in a car. That's why I said they probably had the key fob to get in and out.
Yeah, I was saying it appears they're going out to that driveway area. If they got away in a car, not sure if they did, but if they got a car, then yeah, absolutely, they have some type of access to that place to get in there to do that.
That was it.
Yeah, I couldn't really hear it.
You can't really hear it playing in either.
Mom sounded pretty upset. I could hear her trembling.
Yeah, that dog is not reacting. It's a little different. Definitely might mean them people that been around.
It seemed like it's somebody close.
Cause them little dogs will bark.
But like he out there like that as far as everybody know where he lives and shit like that. You know, some of them
they pop his address on the internet.
Especially a little Mexican dog. They gonna bark.
They pop his address on the internet. Y'all don't remember they tried to get him a couple months ago? Remember when he was pulling out his community, they hit him with the police lights? They hit him with the police lights and he pulled over and he felt someone right, but when he got out the car, he got on the gas. He showed that stuff on the internet. Look like some little young niggas. They look like little young niggas, so you can tell by the way they moving.
Oh, that's a fact.
I know you can definitely hear their voices in that audio.
Yeah, because remember what happened with T.I.? He forgot his key fob, and it was a new gate guy. Man, they did not let T.I. in his own community. He forgot his fob.
He didn't let that nigga in his own gate. That's the type of shit I need.
They had a key fob.
I'm paying that type of money. That's the type of shit I need right there. I ain't even mad at the niggas they don't let me in.
Nah, absolutely not. Yep.
I bet you if his mama would have just pulled out and started popping their ass, it was different.
She had that right.
Hell yeah. In Florida too.
Yeah, they wouldn't expected that. She would have got all their ass for real.
I'm surprised there wasn't no security there with her.
Or no friends, no homies. You leave moms by yourself in that big ass house. You ain't got no friends there with her. Somebody.
Look this up. They say 6ix9ine can't have armed guards. You can't have guns around you. Really? Okay. Didn't know that. Look it up. We appealed it in the appeals court. 3 higher judges said, how are you going to blast this kid's cooperation and then take his guns away? Overturn the court's ruling so you can have armed security. Gave me guns back. Right? And we're in Florida, so you can have a carry permit pretty easily. Now watch this. March 12th, 2025. I get raided. They find a gun in here, right? It's concealed. It's permitted, right, by my brother. The judge, it's concealed? I don't understand that part. It's licensed. He has a license. Okay, your brother's gun. Yeah, right, got it. My brother gives, this property. He gives the document. Right. This is mine. My brother has nothing to do with it. The judge rules April 21st. I'm stripping his gun license away. Whoa. Okay. Right? Crazy. Why am I paying a security? Right? This guy's armed in the mall. I'm no longer able to have licensed security. You understand me now? I feel you.
Yeah, they try to get you out the way. They line your ass up good with that.
ClubhouseTV. ClubhouseTV.
What's going down, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV, where we break down the real conversations, the real reactions, and the real energy behind the culture. And today, y'all heard the content. Wack 100 reacted to the news that hit the internet that Tekashi 6ix9ine was burglarized in a home invasion Sunday night in his Florida home. And the minute the story started circulating, you already know people were running to get Wack's reaction. And Wack being Wack didn't waste a second giving his honest take. Now, according to Wack, this whole situation is a mix of street karma, celebrity vulnerability, and the consequences of lifestyle choices. But the way he broke it down on the app had everybody in the room going back and forth. First thing Wack said was simple. When you live loud, you attract loud problems. And whether you rock with 6ix9ine or not, that line hit hard because it's been the story of his whole career. Wack explained that 6ix9ine has put himself in situations where people always want to test him, expose him, or capitalize off his name. And this home invasion is another example of how being high profile, especially with the reputation surrounded by controversy, puts a target on your back. And especially when you tell the world that you can't be touched. But here's where it got interesting. Wack didn't blame 6ix9ine. Instead, he broke down how the streets don't cooperate or operate with rules. And once someone feels like there's opportunity, money in the house, jewelry around, lack of security, they're going to try you. Wack went on to say that 6ix9ine needs to tighten up his security, stop broadcasting where he is, and stop assuming his name alone protects him. Ain't nobody untouchable, and that's even celebrities with millions are vulnerable when they forget how hungry the world is. The room even got more heated when people asked whether this could be an inside job, because that dog sure wasn't barking. Wack didn't confirm anything, but he pointed out that most home invasions on artists usually come from people who know your movements, know your weaknesses, and know the layout of your house. He said it's rarely random. Clubhouse was split. Some people said 6ix9ine deserved this because of his past. Others said no one deserves being violated in their own home. But Wack closed the conversation strong by saying that regardless of how you feel about 6ix9ine, every artist should take this as a warning. The game is not safe anymore. Social media has made everyone too accessible, and flexing without protection is getting people lined up. Now, whether you agree with Wack or not, it's a conversation the culture clearly needed. 6ix9ine's home invasion shows you how fast things can go left and how fame doesn't equal safety. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the content in the comments. Was Wack right? Does 6ix9ine need to move differently? Or is this just a part of the lifestyle? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. Any questions, suggestions, need me to advertise for you on my channel with over 45,000 subscribers? Just get at me on IG and I'll get right back to you. As always, we certainly appreciate y'all for checking out Clubhouse TV, and you already know, I'm off to the next one. Peace.